Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. You'll get to see Pau Gasol, a lot of skill and talent he possesses.
Well, he's such a versatile scorer offensively. I mean, Gasol's a guy who shoots with range. We saw him even make some threes last year for the Lakers. But really good at the mid-range area, and he'll just punish smaller defenders down on the block with either hand.
And, you know, some have labeled him a finesse big man, Steve, but I think he's consistently one of the league leaders in offensive rebounds. You can't be a finesse guy and gobble up offensive boards. He's got that big height advantage, especially at power forward.
In the last meeting for these two teams, the Lakers came away with the win against the Utah Jazz. And with that win, they evened up the season series at 1 apiece, giving them a chance to pull ahead right here.
And a very confident performance offensively, I think, guys, is really how this team clicks. I mean, when they're communicating and executing, sharing the ball, they're tough to beat.
And, Steve, you got to love that kind of performance on the road. I mean, to be a great team in the NBA, you have to be able to have that kind of performance in the other team's building. Really solid.
And Doris Burke spoke with Mike D'Antoni. Doris?
Kevin, speaking to him about their game plan, he said it is all about taking care of the ball and not forcing anything. He said the one team that beats us more than any other is ourselves. If we get sloppy on offense, then it'll be a very tough game for us to win. It's something I stressed to them before the game. Let's see if they heard the message, guys.
And Doris, appreciate the report. We'll get to see early on here how coaches focus on their shot selection comes to fruition, guys.
Well, the way we'll see it is if they're getting good ball movement and setting good screens and running their half-court sets the way they can.
Well, that's the way you get high-quality shots. That's where they come from. Those things you just talked about, Steve, no question.
Carter, the pass to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Jackson. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Burke kicks to Cantor. Burks. Pass to Favors. Jackson on him. Fade away. And again, Derek Favors. Here's Thomas. He picked up 18 points in the last win against Utah.
And Kevin, his passing is what blew me away. I mean, to see him orchestrate their offense so impeccably, that was a sight to behold.
Now, here's Thomas. 4-point game. Left side Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Here's Burke. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers. The pass to Favors. Working on Gasol. Shoots a fader. Here's Cantor. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too. Clark, we're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, kind of flow offensively. I like what I see.
Now here is Carter. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Back to Thomas. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. Jazz trail by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the shot's good from the captain. So for the Jazz, their last game a loss to Los Angeles.
I didn't like the defensive game plan they had going into that one. It just seemed out of whack. The matchups were wrong, and they didn't bring the energy necessary either.
You know, it was befuddling to me why they stuck with that, Steve. I mean, they dug themselves a hole, and then they didn't make the changes they should have to get out of it. Didn't make any good adjustments there.
Now Burks, after the missed 3 from Thomas. Now here's Burks. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pulls up, high post, and that one's good.
That mid-range jumper, just another one of his weapons.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the field at this point, 4 of 8. Carter dishes to Thomas. Gasol setting the pick for Thomas. Back to Carter from downtown. Los Angeles with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
He dishes it to Burks. He kicks it to Burke. 6 to shoot. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
Now, here's Thomas, defended by Burke. Thomas goes in. Off on the layup. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
They looked very stable, pretty much from the get-go, guys. A solid output, solid effort. And, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game, but they were pretty solid there.
I was very impressed with the balance they displayed, guys. Different people carrying the load, scoring, making assists, unselfish play. Everything was working for them to get that victory.
Now Jackson following Alec Burks' three-point attempt. Los Angeles with another miss.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
And out of bounds is the Lakers. Kaman passes to Thomas. Outside, Jones. Back to Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Jackson. Thomas with the ball, and Burks picks him up defensively. Jones kicks to Jackson. Shot to stop the drought. Harrington can't get it to go. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. So on the floor for Utah. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. The captain out there with favors. And it's Jefferson in at the 3, the small forward. Thomas with the ball. Out defended by the captain. Jones, no luck.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Burks off a pick from Burke. Burks dishes to Burke. From down low. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
For the Jazz, Matt Barnes is checked in for Harrington. And Terrence Williams subbed in for Steven Jackson. Lakers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something wrong.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now, here's Burks. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers. Burke with it. Thomas is on him. Rockets hits. The kick out to Williams. Beyond the arc. That's good. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Outside, Jones. Right side, Jones. Kicks it to Thomas. He feeds it to Kaman. Shoots. Utah with the rebound.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Williams. Thomas passes to Williams. Kaman sets a screen for Williams. Thomas goes in. Back to Williams. The jump hook. Baseline tried, and that one's good. Barnes has got his first points of the game. And here's Utah. They're on a 16-7 run. Burke with it. He's got 7. Burks with it. Jones covering. Burke kicks to Burks. Passes it to Burke. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now, here's Thomas. He has 5. It's Williams with the drive. Jones from outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. And it's now only a 1-point Utah lead. And here is Burke, averaging 22 points a game. There's the screen. Burks dishes to Williams. The feed now to Burke. Kept alive. The second chance effort. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. That's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin.
Now, presented by Sprint. Welcome to Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, California, the Staples Center, part of the LA Live development here in downtown.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Burks. He has 15 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
Yeah, he really is. He's always looking to make the passes. Head up, eyes up, trying to find the open teammate.
Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. Carter is out there with Isaiah Thomas, and it's Jackson in at the 3. They're the group for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys, the captain in their last game against the Lakers put on a show. He had 9 points and added 7 rebounds to go with his scoring. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Fires for 3. Gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. LA's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Carter outside. Kaman. Carter kicks to Jackson. This one for 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And that's 10 points for Steven Jackson.
This is great. 3-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Burke kicks to Burks. Feeds it to Burke. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Runner. And Utah again with the bucket.
Perfect on their first 3 shots now. That's the way to start the second half.
Carter up top. Burks covering. Carter the pass to Jackson. Back to Carter from the arc. Burke grabs the miss.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
And that one's good by Favors.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Thomas off a pick from Gasol. Thomas kicks to Carter. He passes to Gasol. Back to Carter. Here's the 3. And the Lakers get it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Well, you got to help out the team whenever you can. And this group of shooting guards have helped out on the glass for their respective teams this year. The 4th position, Vince Carter. And, of course, Alec Burks.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. You know, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still an important skill to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. As much as you can do to help your team, you increase your value and your importance. And the guys on this list give their team a huge boost with their ability to squeeze the arm.
And Carter backs in. Back to Thomas. On the wing, Steven Jackson. Outside Thomas. Pass to Carter. On deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Carter's got 6 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Dishes it to Burks. There's a screen. Burke. From the line. And the jumper is on the mark. He's got 12.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thomas kicks to Kaman. Inside to Gasol. Thomas. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And 12 points for Steven Jackson. Jazz leading by 6. Burke kicks to Favors. He's up against Gasol. From down low. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the most striking thing about him, Kevin, is just how strong he is. He plays the game so physically. May not be the most skilled guy, but he plays with a burning passion.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Al Harrington's checked in for Pau Gasol. Thomas dishes to Jackson. Harrington lets it go with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special. Just grace over power is the way I see it. But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Thomas. From outside the arc. Now Harrington grabs the board. Harrington's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Jackson passes to Thomas. It is now to Kaman. That one falls, going off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Burke. 12 points for him. Now Burks jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrington's got his 4th rebound in this one. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
You know, I'll be anxious to see what ends up happening with that Spurs game. Should be a good one. Late reaction from the defense. And he's always going to make good on that.
Burke kicks to Cantor. Pass to Burke. There's the pick. And there's the pass to Burks. The captain, no one near him. It's hauled in by Thomas.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive.
Carter dishes to Farmer. Gasol screen. Here's Farmer. Burks covering for 3. Williams. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
Now here's Favors. 14 points for him. The shot's good from the captain.
Now, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Gasol, a screen on Lucas. Farmar kicks to Carter. Inside to Gasol. Stolen. Here's the captain, defended by Carter. Williams passes to the captain. For the tie, can't hit. Kaman with the defensive effort.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
And it feels like the energy has just picked up big time here. Both teams now feeding off each other's intensity.
I don't know what was said in the locker rooms at halftime, Steve, but it's obvious both sides have responded well.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Williams gets to Gasol. Back to Williams. Carter outside. Off target from three-point range.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Burks dishes to Lucas. Lays it up and banks it in. Lucas has got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
Carter left side. He dishes it to Farmer. Williams. Lakers working the ball around now. And it's Farmer. That time on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 6 assists in the game. Jazz trailed by 5.
And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
Lucas with it. Averaging 6 points per contest. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. For the 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers.
Come to where the action is. See your Jazz.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
A moment now to reset the lines. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Jazz. Pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. The captain out there with Jefferson. And it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. He kicks to Jefferson. Shot clock at 6. He feeds it to Burke. Shoots. And good. He nails it. Burke's got 9 points here in the second half.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
Jackson kicks to Carter. Left side Gasol. Nice D from the captain. Jazz trailed by 5. Burke with it. Now Thomas defending. Lays up the pick. Burke kicks to Jefferson. Bangs home the trifecta.
Now they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Carter kicks to Gasol. Back to Carter. A floater. They get it back. A nice shot by Gasol.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Thomas. Lets it go. And there's another one for the Jazz. The Lakers in the lead. Keenan sets a screen for Thomas. Kicks to Carter. Passes it to Keenan. Back to Carter. Keenan a screen. Rockets hits. And it's Carter again missing.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
A little little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Burke. Here's Cantor. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two. Here's a look at the schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. Marvin Williams is checked in for Utah. That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Outside Williams. And there's the feed to Thomas. Fires from deep. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And here is Burke. Feeds it to Burks. Outside Williams. Dishes it to Burks. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Burks has got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Thomas. Pass to Williams. Kaman inside. He's against Cantor. Goes up low. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Burks. He's tightly guarded and stolen by Williams. Outside Thomas. He passes to Jackson. Back to Thomas. Outside Thomas. That one wide left. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Williams passes to the captain. There's the dish to Burke. Pass to Williams. He kicks to Burks. The pass to Burke to take the lead. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. 8 points for the captain.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Thomas off a pick from Gasol. Williams dishes to Thomas. He feeds it to Jackson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Gasol. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Utah Jazz. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Rose is checked in for Marvin Williams. Burke with it. Thomas is there. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at the game for Burke. 16 points and 5 assists.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Jazz?
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
And they're attacking the gaps in the defense with their quick, aggressive drives into the paint area.
Now, here's Thomas, defended by Burke. Thomas kicks to Carter. Outside Williams. They need this one. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Burke kicks to Burks. Outside Rose. He dishes it to Burks. Here's the screen. Passes it to Burke. Shoots the 3. That's good. Burke's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's his second three-pointer of this half. Looks like he's starting to forget about that poor first half he had.
Here is Thomas. Kicks it to Carter. The feed to Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Burke feeds it to Cantor. Dishes to Burks. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Rose throws it down. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Kaman passes to Thomas. Pass to Carter. A three ball. Burke grabs the miss. Burke's got his third rebound on the night.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Lakers trail by 5. Back to Carter. But 3. And it's Carter again missing.
Looks like he's lost his focus a little bit. Not playing well in this quarter.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for the captain, he has 8 points and a steal.
That free throw, no good. And Utah making a change here. Favors is checked in. So we can't get either to fall. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside Jackson. He passes to Thomas. Gasol setting the pick for Thomas. Back to Jackson. That one falls. Coming off of Thomas's feet. 16 points for Steven Jackson.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
And Favors kicks to Burke. And Gasol comes to help. Burke to pass to the captain. Now here is Carter. Inside to Gasol. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Burke's off a pick from Burke. Burke's dishes to Burke. Burke's kicks to Burke. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Gasol. A crucial possession with time ticking down.
Boy, they'd like to put themselves in front right here.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
That one misses. The Jazz have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Burke's with it. Steven Jackson covering. Carter with it. Outside Jackson. Thomas inside to take the lead. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Trey Burke.
Well, a good game tonight for Thomas. He has 11 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
And here is Burke. Pass to the captain. Working on Gasol. Burke's kicks to Burke. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Burke's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I was able to listen in on what Mike D'Antoni had to say to his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Thomas passes to Gasol. And the Lakers with another miss.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
They set the pick. Burke with it. Now Thomas defending. Burke can't get it to go.
tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Carter kicks to Jackson. Back to Carter. There's the triple. From the basket, good.
Hey, what, they haven't exactly been shy about letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
You know, Steve, if you have the lead, you can afford to be a little comfortable with the three-point shot. You just don't want to fall too much in love with it.
Burke kicks to Favors, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Burks dishes to Burke. They set the screen. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
Came in a screen. Outside Thomas. Yes!
Oh, Melo. Listen to that.
That shot eliciting a roar from his gigantic crowd.
That was huge, guys. Absolutely huge.
Here's Burke. Rejected by Gasol. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas kicks to Carter. Carter left side. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. That's a 4-point ball game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And the Jazz making a change here. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Burke. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove, and that play of his has just been dead.
Regulation is ended, and we're overtime just ahead. Jump ball right around the corner. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside the 7-footers, Gasol and Kaman. Isaiah Thomas out there with Carter, and it's Jackson in at the 3 spot. The Jazz shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Burke with it. Now Thomas defending. They set the pick. Pulls up. And that one's good. Burke. Burke's got the first basket here in overtime for Utah.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Thomas kicks to Jackson. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Utah leading. Here's Burke. A minute into overtime in what has been a great game so far. Now Carter. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Carter. Shot is no good. So Utah will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Burke. Six to shoot. Here's Favors. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
What a game for Favors. He's got 10 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And so Favors nails both of them. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Thomas with the ball. Double team on Thomas. 5 on the clock. And the Lakers with another miss. Jazz leading by 4. Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one. And Favors kicks to Cantor. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Now, a severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Yeah, there's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking kind of pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Here's Thomas. Los Angeles with another miss. The Jazz shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Burks, the pass to Burke. There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. Misses off the right eye. Lakers trail by 4. It's Jackson with the drive. There's Thomas with the 3. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
All of those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Burks dishes to Burke. And hits. Excellent D from Thomas.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
They now take the lead. 15 points for Vince Carter.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
It seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
Outside Thomas. Jackson kicks to Thomas. Burke with it. Thomas is there. And that one's good. Burke's got 35 in the game.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Yeah, they've done that for sure.
They sure have. That shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
I was expecting him to use more clock there, but at least he knocked it down.
Now the pass to the captain. Good D by Gasol. This could be a turning point.
Having critical possession here.
It's Jackson with the drive. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And the Lakers with possession here.
Come on, box it out, man.
Thomas kicks to Carter. Shot clock at 5. Steven Jackson on the wing. No good from three-point territory. Now here's Burke. He's guarded by Thomas. Hit his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Burks the pass to the captain.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
Here's Carter. Money!
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here.